Picture this, a beloved tower defense game, where players build defenses against hordes of enemies, is passing hands from its tiny creator to a bigger team, but with promises of exciting new directions. That's the dramatic shift happening with Thronefall, and it's got gamers buzzing. But here's where it gets controversial. Is handing over a game's future to someone else the right move for preserving its soul, or could it lead to unexpected changes that fans might not love? Let's dive in and unpack this story step by step, breaking it down so even newcomers to gaming news can follow along easily. Mythwright, the company behind popular titles like TerraTech, a sandbox game where you build vehicles and explore vast worlds, has just scooped up the full intellectual property, or IP, as it's called in the industry, for Thronefall from Grizzly Games. For those just tuning in, Thronefall is an engaging tower defense game where you strategically place towers and heroes to fend off waves of foes, blending strategy and action in a way that's addictive for many players. Mythwright isn't just taking over. They're actively reaching out to the game's fanbase through polls, asking what features or updates they'd like to see next. This community-driven approach could mean anything from new levels and characters to innovative gameplay mechanics, keeping the spirit of player input alive. Adding to the intrigue, Mythwright plans to keep the strong collaboration going with Grizzly Games, the publishers handling the mobile version of Thronefall. Think of it like a relay race where the baton passes smoothly, ensuring that fans on smartphones and tablets don't miss out on the fun. This partnership highlights how indie games can thrive through smart alliances, turning a small project into something with broader reach. But here's the part most people miss. Why are the original creators stepping away? Grizzly Games, a two-person team, shared their side in a heartfelt statement from Paul Schnepf. As they put it, with just 2 developers, they felt limited in fully realizing Thronefall's potential. While fans were hungry for more content, like expansions or fresh challenges, the duo was eager to pivot to fresh adventures. Handing over the IP to Mythwright, a group they have confidence in, feels like a win-win. They get to pursue new creative paths, and the game gets the resources it needs to grow. Imagine being an artist who paints a canvas but needs more colors to finish the masterpiece. That's the essence of why this transition makes sense. And this is the part that sparks debate. In an era where indie developers often cling to their creations for control, is this a bold step forward or a risky gamble? Critics might argue that bigger publishers could dilute the game's original charm, prioritizing profits over passion. On the flip side, supporters see it as a smart evolution, giving Thronefall the tools to reach more players and evolve in ways its small team couldn't imagine. What do you think? Does this handoff excite you for Thronefall's future, or are you worried about what might change? We're thrilled to see where Mythwright takes this next chapter, and for players to dive into whatever comes from this fresh start. If you've played Thronefall, share your thoughts below. Should developers always have the freedom to pass on their games, or is loyalty to the original vision paramount? Let's discuss. Agreement or disagreement? Your opinions matter.